All right, we're here with Coach Katie Vaughn. Coach, after a game like that, what can you say about your team's performance?
You know, like I said when I came in after the game, I was very, very proud of their heart, their fight, just their intensity level there in the second half. But on the other side, we can't get down 20. So we were down, I think, 10 at halftime, and then we came out and dug ourselves a little bit deeper hole, and then we decided to fight back. It did show that we do have fight. We do have the intensity to match some of these teams that are up in the top of the league, but we have to bring that from the jump.
Well, with your shooting performance there, was that a sign of just it being a cold night for you, or did you just run into a particularly good defensive team in Emporia State?
Well, I mean, I'm never going to take anything away from the other team. Emporia played well defensively and offensively, but I think we were a little gun shy at times. Obviously, we were airballing shots. I think we were playing with a little, hitch in our giddy up there for a little bit, but that's coming into a fun atmosphere, a loud atmosphere, coming in to play a darn good team. And anytime a team does that, a team that's inexperienced in this league as we are, we have a lot of new faces that haven't seen a lot of games at this level, and that's the learning process. That's why having experienced older players playing in this league make big shots, make big plays, because they've been there, they've done that, and we're still building towards that. So, like I said, I think they played a great defensive game, but I also think that we came out a little gun shy and just second guessing, trying to get it to the right person and not taking shots when we should, and just overthinking things.
In our interview earlier this week, you talked about how you thought that Emporia State had a very good post game. It seemed that every time you were able to take that away from them, though, they were making a big three-point shot. How in the future can you help defend better against a three-point team like they had today?
I felt like in the first half we lost the shooters in transition. We would kind of hang around the three-point line deciding whether we should rebound or whether we shouldn't, and then they would fly down. So I think just finding our man earlier in transition and not giving up some open threes in transition. But they hit some threes with some people in their face. They're good shooters as well, and we knew that coming into it. We knew we had to go over top of picks and hedge them out hard, which is hard to do because they can penetrate. They can, they're a very well-rounded team. They're not just one-dimensional where if you take one thing away, they're going to get some, or they're not going to get anything else. So we're just going to have to be able to rotate out quicker. If we do help to move in with the flight of the ball, getting out, getting a hand up on shooters. But it's something we're going to have to get better at, and defense is always something we work on in practice, and whether it's defending a three, the drive, or the post inside. So we'll definitely get back to work on that tomorrow.
And finally, you had a couple players with some pretty good individual performances. Ariana came off the bench with 22 points, 6 assists. Viv had another double-double. Whose play stood out to you tonight?
Ariana, for sure. I think coming off the bench, it's always nice to have a spark. We're still getting to know this team and figuring out what roles they really feel most comfortable in, and I think they're still trying to figure that out about themselves. I asked them, we talked to them about stuff, and they're just kind of still unsure about what they are best at, and that's fine. That's again why you play so many games, and you want to be playing your best game in March. So we're still trying to figure some things out, but it's definitely really good to have Ariana a spark coming off the bench. She's done that before. She's had a few lull games where turnovers kind of got her down. Tonight I thought she took care of the ball much better. She got more in a defensive mind. Anytime Ariana gets in a defensive mind, her offense becomes a factor. So I think she's trying to figure that out too, how to just bring it defensively and let the offense kind of flow. And I thought she did a great job. Viv, and Freddie, they're obviously our go-tos. They're our scorers most nights, and Viv is dealing with a strain back issue right now, so I thought she played extremely well for what she's battling. I thought Freddie came out second half, knocking down some shots that she wasn't first half, looking to knock down shots. I thought first half she let them shut her down a little bit. Second half she thought, hey, if I don't score, we're going to have a long night. So she picked up her intensity. So I thought it was a good overall team effort. Sierra, Jakia, Bria, everybody, Dahlia, I think they all tried to give us something and didn't just back down.
All right. Well, thanks for your time, Coach.
Thanks.